What up guys, Crypto Roger. Basically this is my first video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to the easiest way to deposit onto trading websites in Canada. I'd say there's two viable options really that are the fastest and just my favorite. I'd say Coinsquare is number one and I'd say Quadriga CX is number two. They're both Canada based, I believe, and this is centralized in Canada. So let's dive right in. Basically, your first step is to get verified on these websites, and what that takes is you need two things. You need your passport or driver's license, and you need a utility bill with your name and address on it, or you need a bank statement with your name and address on it, and I think those have to be from the last 3 months, previous 3 months. And once you post pictures of that on Coinsquare or on Quadriga, it takes about a day to 4 days to verify. Coinsquare took me about a day and a half. Quadriga took me about 3 or 4 days. But basically, on these websites, as you can see, your only options are really to trade Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Dash, Dogecoin, Litecoin. But I will be showing you also how to move your Ethereum funds, your Bitcoin funds from this trading website onto Bittrex, because and all those other trading websites that allow you to trade smaller coins. Just because I would say it's easier to deposit onto Coinsquare and Quadriga from Canada than it is to deposit onto Coinsquare and GDAX, and the fees are less on these websites. So I'm definitely going to be comparing fees and such. So let's dive right in. So once you're verified, once you've got that verification process rolling, you can start thinking about how you're going to fund your account. On Coinsquare, the options are really straightforward, really simple. There are certain fees, and I'd say the best options are bank draft or money order or wire transfer, depending on how much you're playing with. Today I just went in and I did a bank draft at my bank, and it was fairly simple, fairly straightforward. For an example here, I'll show you exactly what you have to do. So let's say you want to fund your account. You can do Interact e-transfer, which is instantaneous. I did that once just to see how it worked, and the funds were in my account that night, the same night. And so let's say you want to do a bank draft. All you have to do is go get a bank draft from your bank, make it payable to Go Numerical Ltd, write your 8-digit account ID in the memo field, and basically you're good to go once you do that. And you send that in, you mail it into this address here, and your accounts should be in within 2 days. Your funds should be in within 2 days. Yep. And trading fees are fairly low here. They don't really make a difference. So basically your options here are to quick trade or to advanced trade. I'd say quick trading is for novices, and it's really just not worth it in terms of if you just advance trade and you set your buy orders a bit lower than what it's worth, you might as well just do that rather than quick trading, unless you believe that it's straight up going to skyrocket, that the price is going to skyrocket from there on. So let's say I think the price of Ethereum is going to go down to about here. I could place a buy order here for however much I want to buy, and it'll instantly buy that. So now let's talk about why I think Coinsquare is better than Quadriga CX, and it's just simple. It's just because Quadriga CX, the main reason is Quadriga CX, their quick trade option is, the price in that option is a jacked up price that I don't think is equivalent to market value. It's above market value, and Coinsquare is a bit more fair, but still you want to be advanced trading, whichever site you're on. But Coinsquare has a better layout, I believe, and they're just newer, so I think they really want to make sure everybody is taken care of on their site, because they're still, in early stages. I think they actually just remodeled the whole site as well. A lot of people were complaining about the layout before, and apparently now it's a lot better. So let's say you want to trade any other coins that are not these coins. Basically, there's a withholding period on your funding. So this withholding period means that after you fund it using the certain method, you have to wait a certain amount of days before you can withdraw that money or even send that out to a wallet of yours. So I did Interac e-transfer a few days ago, and my funds have started being withheld. So I think it took about 3 days on Interac e-transfer. So these days, this amount is fairly inaccurate. It's just to be safe in case it does take that long, really. So let's say you want to withdraw and trade, let's say, a smaller coin on Bittrex, because they do have a lot of smaller coins and not just Ethereum and all the big ones, you know. So you go to wallets over here. You go to Ethereum or whichever one you're doing. They have all the options. You could just press the plus button on each one. I'll just show an Ethereum example. And this is your address to send to. This is your wallet address for Ethereum on Bittrex. And basically you want to go to withdraw funds, Ethereum. This is a great layout, guys. Like, so simple, so easy. Like, there's no way that you can't do it. You enter the wallet address here and you just request withdrawal. And basically your funds are on the way to Bittrex. Let's say the coin you want to buy is not on Bittrex. How do you find where that coin is? You just go on coinmarketcap.com. This is my favorite site just to see quickly what the price of everything is. Let's say you want to buy Walton coin is a popular example at this moment. That's not too big. It's only on a few trading websites. Let's say you want to buy it. You would go over to markets and it would show you where to buy that and what the highest volume is on that, on whichever trading website. So you could do the exact same thing that I just showed you how to do with Ethereum on Binance. It's going to be a plus option, and then you just send it to that address instead of your Binance, your Bittrex address. Yep. So that's basically it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Crypto Raj, always here to stay.